Hey there, hi there, ho there, it's Wispopedia. It's time I admitted something today. I have a problem. I've become fully addicted to Destiny 2 again, and I have friends who are sick and tired of hearing about how much I love it and how excited I am about it. Does this sound like you, or someone you know? Well, if so, I'm here to explain why. This video isn't necessarily for those of us who are excited for D2. Instead, it's for the people who don't get why their friends are so excited for this game. So, sit back, relax, and I'll do my best to explain it all without becoming too much of a fanboy. Here's why it's a great time to be a Destiny 2 player. PvP changes and anti-cheat. Destiny players, especially those on PC, have been clamoring for an anti-cheat for a very long time in D2. And as of Season 15, we've got it. BattlEye has been added to Destiny 2, but that's just the beginning of it. Bungie has also clarified their stance on recovs. Account recoveries, or paying someone to play on your account for you to get aspirational loot for you, have been in the community for a long time. I know that some people make money streaming recovs, but Bungie has officially stated that they are against their terms of service. Even outside of the TOS, it's nice to know that anyone I'll be playing against will be the actual person who owns the account. Okay, so anti-cheat is a no-brainer, and it's good that Bungie has come out against recoveries, but the PvP revamps don't stop there. This season has also seen a lot of changes to the sandbox, meaning the way most weapons operate has changed a lot. For the most part, these changes this season have created a PvP environment where a lot more weapons can feel competitive. As of right now, there isn't really one weapon that's breaking Crucible or anything like that. Granted, we're only a few weeks in, so we will see how that shakes out. The communication on Sandbox updates has been so much better too. The community managers and Sandbox devs have been talking a lot with the community and have been doing a great job of gathering feedback and tracking how people actually feel about the changes they've made. And speaking of the changes, we need to talk about Trials of Osiris. Trials is a huge event in Destiny. Usually people get extremely excited when Trials comes around. It's been the lifeblood of Destiny 2 PvP and catapulted Destiny 1 to fame on Twitch and other streaming services when the game first released. But the game mode has felt pretty inaccessible for many people in the player base, especially its incarnation in Destiny 2. Bungie has changed a lot about how Trials works, and I'll be talking about that in another video as well, but I'm also looking forward to giving the new reward structure a go. I personally think it'll be really helpful for getting more players into Trials, which is better for the game mode anyway. I'm looking forward to these changes in PvP, but there's one thing on the list that people are really hoping we get soon: new maps. It's been a while since we've gotten new PvP maps in Destiny 2. That's really the one thing on the list that hasn't really gotten checked off yet. Hopefully soon. Speaking of new, there's still more to get excited about in the game. New PvE stuff. Okay, so PvE players have been eating well for a while with the seasonal content and DLC. It's no secret in the community that Bungie has been doing a great job with PvE content. Remastered D1 raids, the new raid from Beyond Light, they've been doing some great stuff. But also, in December, they will be adding a Bungie 30th anniversary event that adds a new 6-player activity and a new dungeon. Raids and dungeons are some of the best experiences in Destiny, as they are commonly known as the PvE endgame content. They also have amazing experiences with fantastic boss fights and mechanics. They also usually have a whole suite of armor and weapons that make replaying raids and dungeons exciting. Okay, but more importantly, the Witch Queen will be launching in February of next year. It's not confidential that this DLC has potential to change a lot that we know and love about playing Destiny 2. Bungie has really stressed that this DLC will have an extremely strong story with a campaign that people should be excited about, which is awesome. I'm excited to see what happens with the story and how the campaign plays out, but also, they will be including a legendary mode for the campaign, which is going to add a lot of replayability. We will also have a whole lot of new aspirational activities in the way of weapon crafting. This system seems like it is going to allow players to customize a few of their weapons and basically build their weapons towards specific perks, which sounds amazing. The more RNG we cut out of Destiny gameplay and build crafting, the more likely it will be that people will really interact with those gameplay systems on a deeper level. I am so excited to see how weapon crafting will play with armor mods. It's going to be a fun time. And even beyond the great stuff coming with Witch Queen, Bungie has already confirmed that there will be 2 dungeons next year, and 1 more remastered raid from D1. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Starting in December, it'll only be a few months between large endgame content drops, and honestly, that's so huge. These are big pieces of content that add a lot to Destiny. It's going to be a great time to play Destiny 2 when the Witch Queen launches, and it's not just the gameplay content. Story. The story in Destiny 2 is really good. Like, really, really good now. I've actually outlined this in another video, but the narrative has become extremely engrossing over the course of the last year. It's been really great to experience that story unfold, logging in weekly to figure it out, and honestly, it makes the entire game even more immersive. The universe of Destiny is fascinating. The characters are intriguing. The elements in the narrative have been promising for years, but they are just now starting to really hit their stride in the storytelling in-game. It's something that keeps players logging in week after week at this point, and it's about to get even better and crazier. There's a lot of background story that would be difficult to get into right now, but the story in Witch Queen looks like it's going to completely blow up what we know about the universe. It could fundamentally change what we think and know about the light and the dark. It could get really, really good. I'm really looking forward to experiencing the twists and turns from now until February. And honestly, in conclusion, when you add all of these things together, it really does feel like the Witch Queen will be a huge step towards a healthier and better Destiny 2. In the Destiny community, we say frequently that Destiny feels like a game that has so much potential that it just doesn't quite live up to. But now it seems like it's going to be getting even closer to reaching that potential. It's vindicating, especially as someone who has been playing the game from almost the beginning. Destiny has had its ups and downs for sure. It's not a perfect game, and it won't be perfect when Witch Queen releases, but it's going to be a lot closer, and also, there's no perfect game. Sometimes the game has been a sort of a joke in some communities with some pretty scummy Eververse monetization and other issues, but it really feels like it's going to become even greater than it already was, and that's amazing. It's already a genre-defining FPS. It is inarguably one of the most influential looter shooters on the market, and honestly, I'm kind of starting to feel like Witch Queen is going to be the Destiny killer. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I'm Wispepedia, you can call me Wisp. Tell me in the comments the thing that you're most looking forward to about the next 6 months. And check out the Dojo Clan. I just want to shout them out. It's a great place full of wonderful people. We're building an awesome community over there. You can check out the link in the description. Do the usual YouTube things, like and sub. And you can catch me streaming here on YouTube on Mondays and sometimes on the weekends. You just ring the bell, join the Mad Sloth crew, Nodi Gang Squad, or whatever we're calling it. I don't know, we haven't decided yet. But, you know, come hang out. We have a great time. I'd love to see you there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.